Travel, it makes men wise but less happy, wrote Thomas Jefferson. I don't know if that's true, but it certainly makes you smarter. If you're not traveling overseas for financial reasons this year, how about a trip to the Gulf Coast of this country? Already the crisis revealed by Hurricanes Katrina and Rita seems like ancient or past history, but you know what they say about that. The economic crisis gripping the country isn't new to people in South Louisiana and Mississippi. They've been living in a state of crisis for almost 4 years. Chris Crom of the Institute for Southern Studies recently went down to New Orleans and underscored that Katrina offers lessons for the country as a whole. It started with the hurricane, he writes, but much of the hardship today is due to forces a lot like those which have plunged the country into a great recession: unregulated greed, bureaucratic neglect, and a broad lack of political will to take bold action when required. The Katrina recovery also floundered because it failed to give Gulf residents the tools and spaces to participate, to have a say in how their communities are rebuilt. In 2007, Southern Studies published a widely covered report that found only 30% of money spent on Katrina recovery was focused on long-term rebuilding, and only half of it had been spent. Well, now the fight is on for citizen participation, and there are some real experiments in public involvement underway. As Chris says, New Orleans isn't the only place that could benefit from such ideas. From Flint, Michigan to Charlotte, North Carolina, communities facing wrenching dislocations and grave questions about their future might find these experiments in democracy could be their best weapon against fear and hopelessness. Maybe travel to places far cheaper to reach than a vacation spot abroad could provide those critical weapons. You can get more information and Chris Crom's full report at southernstudies.org. That's all we have time for today. You can find everything you've seen on this program at our website, GRITtv.org, where there's a place to comment on every story. While you're there, join our mailing list so we can let you know what's coming up on the program, and subscribe to our video or audio podcast. We also have a Twitter feed. Just follow GRITtv on Twitter, and please, you know what I'm going to say next, please become a supporter. We're broadcasting commercial-free across the United States on Free Speech TV, Dish Network Channel 9415. No ads. We could do with your help. You can ask for us on your cable or your public television station.